as Mark has announced that their action MMO Storm Divers will be releasing for open beta this weekend. And guys, the beta will run from January 26th at 8 a.m. until 3 a.m. EST. Surely it is not a lot of time to enjoy the game in its entirely, but the earlier you start, the longer you get play. And you can also gain access to the open beta by filling out a form found in the Housemarque official website. Also guys, sign in at the appropriate time and you are all set. So if you are without a team, then you can find one in the game's Desperate channel. We've got here Dragon Ball FighterZ is free to play on Xbox One for the weekend. And Bandai Namco is awarding Xbox One players the opportunity to play their anime fighter Dragon Ball FighterZ for free this weekend. And guys, the game has been performing very well and is well sought after for so much of 2018. So now anyone with an Xbox Live Gold account can also download and start playing up to the 20th of January. And also guys, there is a huge discount available to anyone purchasing the standard edition. And this discounts currently available for PC players, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Overwatch is now celebrating the Lunar New Year. And we've got here Blizzard releases new skins in celebration of Overwatch Lunar Year, and this annual celebration pays great respect to Chinese culture. And this year's event is named Year of the Pig and will last through February 8th. And new skins include many Chinese generals from the Han Dynasty like Lu Bu Reaper, Wang Zhonghanzhou, and Guang Yu Reinhardt, and also Zhang Fei Tourjourn. So other legendaries include Zhu Liang, Zenyatta, and Han Gildon Tracer. These are also two epic skins included, Sanya, Orisa, and General Bridget. Life is Strange 2 Episode 2 out now. And guys, Life is Strange 2 Episode 2 is out now, and it also marks the return of Captain Spirit in the game. It releases came with the trailer. By watching it, you will have a good idea of what to expect in the latest episode, and bear in mind that all action taken in the game has dramatic effects on the direction of the story takes, and players interested in the story-rich, captivating adventure may access Episode 2 and play on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Be careful, Sean. He's still so young. He needs you more than anything else.
I see you. You got a crush on me or something?
Got ya!
Daniel?
Leave me alone!
Do it, Daniel! No!
WRC's official rally racing game returns this year. Evolution's World Rally Championship Racing is set to return 2019. The game is dearly missed as it completely skipped over 2018. Now, finally, after much anticipation, fans will be able to play World Rally Championship 8, and the game is scheduled for release in September for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Windows PC, and Xbox One. So publisher Big Ben Interactive promises that the time the game spent in development was effective, as they have added many new features to it and enhanced the existing strong points. Kingdom Hearts 3 League Me director want to stop worldwide releases, and Kingdom Hearts 3 League for the last year is proving to be more of detriment than anticipated, as it has now caused the director to reconsider simultaneous worldwide releases. Last year, 4 copies of the games were accidentally sold ahead of release, and despite the devs' efforts in damage control, a lot of things were leaked. And also, the epilogue has not yet been released by anyone. It will also unlock the 30th on the 30th of January. So guys, the secret movie will also be available on the 31st. Yes, and players will need to complete the game to review the epilogue. Hong Kong Massacre PS4 release in America slightly delayed. VRESK has reported that players in America will have to wait a while longer for Hong Kong's Massacre PS4 release, and it will be slightly delayed. And guys, the developers released a tweet in which they apologized and stated that it is something out of their control. And then they said that the latest will be out is 31st of January, and that's all we know at the moment. In a more positive light, the game is currently available on PC worldwide. The rationale for the delay is unclear, but it will be resolved soon. Deponia The Complete Journey is currently free in Humble. So guys, Deponia The Complete Journey is free in Humble Store Winter Sale in Core, and this serves good news for fans for point-and-click games and don't take themselves too seriously. The Humble Store Winter Sale in Core will also continue up until 10 AM Pacific Time or 1 PM Eastern Time on January 28th. However, the free Deponia offer is only valid until the same time on January 26th for as long as supply lasts. And adventures to the Humble Store to claim the game free of cost within the allotted time.
New songs from Pokey and loads of developer commentaries. Here we are on the front of Tony's home. I can comment a bit on the visuals.
I promised Goal I would never throw axes at her again.
Help me!
Hang on. Goal! What have I done?
Between attractiveness,
Anno 1800 gets a new release date.
the new newspaper.
So guys,
feature shows
Ubisoft
the impact
announced
your
that there will be a
decisions
short
made on your
delay
citizens.
for Anno 1800's release from February 26 to April 16. And Ubisoft Blue Light community developer Bastian Thon issued a statement in which he said, since the announcement of the game at Gamescom 201, we have always been committed to deliver the best Anno experience possible at launch. Apparently, the delay is due to the studio's effort to polish and refine the game to level more in line with their standards. And the Anno 1800 close beta begins on January 31st.
Your relationships with other leaders become. You may have to fight for what's yours.
Last was to launch on early access this spring. And guys, game developers at Donkey Crew are pleased to report that their survival MMO action game Last Oasis is launching on early access in spring of this year. From the very first glance, players can tell that the game has a unique feel to it, as in the games everyone rides around in walking ships. And the game thrusts you into a world where rations are scarce and forcing you to compete with their other players for dwindling resources, and the environment outside of the last habitable space is inhospitable, so earn your keep. EverQuest gets new land and raids in its 20th year. And it's been 20 years ever since EverQuest's inception, and now it celebrates 2 decades of existence. And in celebration, the game is receiving a new land and raids. There will be scheduled in-game events to mark the occasions, among other additions, and executive producer Holly Longdale issued a nostalgic statement in which she painted a picture of many eras the game has transcended. And yes, she also expressed gratitude to all fans for the continued support, and then the MMO is free to play and currently available on Steam. Allkeyshop deal of the day, that would be BattleTech. And of course guys, it is available at the best price of €9.69. On Steam price, that would be €39.99. So you got this game today through our trusted store and save up to 75% on your CityCube purchase. And to get more of today's deal, simply type !deal in the stream chat now. And of course, make the smart move. Head over here at allkeyshop.com to compare CityCube prices and save more. This Epic Game Store's tradition of issuing free games persists, and Action Verge is the latest selection. These Vetradia will be available for free from February 1 until 21st, and in the game you assume the role of Trace, a character who manipulates weapons and power-ups. Aid him in traversing a world that serves the residents for a mix of ancient and futuristic technology. The game's most recent release was on October 5, 2017 for the Nintendo Switch, and it can now be played on all major games platforms. So now here's the short preview clip for our Epic Game Store's next free game, that is Action Verge. Up next, that's gonna be Black Ops 4. Player can earn double XP this weekend. So the COD Black Ops 4 players can earn double XP and double weapon XP this weekend. Leveling up can be a bit of a grind, irrespective of how fun a game is. So the players will be very grateful that Activision has extended a helping hand. These bonuses will be available from Friday at 1 PM EST or 10 AM PST to Monday at 1 PM EST. Now make sure to sign in early to get the most out of bonuses awarded. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is currently available on PS4, Xbox One, as well as on Windows PC. Dead in Vinland has received downloadable content on PC and is set to be released on Nintendo Switch later this year. The DLC is titled The Battle of Hugh Dennings. Matthew Riches, game designer and co-founder at CCCP, expressed that DLC is perfect for all fans that want to fully focus on management and RPG elements of the game. Dead in Vinland is the second installment in Dead in universe after Dead in Bermuda, and this game was released in April of last year. We also got here Ron Walker Limited has announced that Guardians of Ember will be relaunching later this year. They have also shared that the closed beta for the game is currently available, and players can gain access to the closed beta by registering for it on the game's official website. Original release will be added in stages throughout the duration of closed beta up to commercial launch, and this process will gradually progress as additional servers and language support become available. Here is a short preview clip for this Guardians of Ember as it relaunches this year, closed beta underway. Triton Survival launches in early access later this year, as Dreamsoft Games recently revealed that Triton Survival is coming to Steam early access later this year. This announcement came with screens and a trailer, and the trailer gave a brief introduction to some of Triton Survival's gameplay mechanics. The game is still in development, but developers assured us they are working tediously to make the game as polished as possible as release it. So the game, or the full game, is proposed to be more balanced, with a 4-player co-op mode and a procedural interplanetary system. Anthem's VIP demo off to a rough start, as Anthem's VIP demo kicked off on January 25th, but players are unhappy. Despite access given exclusively to VIPs, the game faced issues such as login problems and getting stuck at loading screen. Those who were able to log in experienced disconnections and crashes. As of this report, login problems have already been fixed, and EA said they're also working on fixing other issues. Now, for the meantime, players are advised to relaunch the game and join the mission of this as it works.
A diverse and healthy ecosystem.
Subnautica also is getting its sequel really soon, and in a surprise announcement, Unknown Worlds revealed the live stream schedule for Subnautica Below Zero, which is scheduled to happen on January 30th. During the live stream, the studio will be launching its trailer, and at the same time, the game will be launching on Steam Early Access. The live stream will take place at 10 a.m. PT, 1 p.m. ET, 6 p.m. GMT, and the studio added that players should expect bugs and mission features when Below Zero launches, as the game is not yet finished. So here is the short preview clip for Subnautica Below Zero Early Access, as it has finally announced.
Shouldn't have gone so deep.
Crossplay confirmed for Wargrove. Chucklefish announced that Wargrove now supports cross-platform play on PC, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. It's quite obvious that Sony is not included, as company tends to bow of crossplay features except for Fortnite. This crossplay on Wargrove will allow players across platforms to play against each other with some multiplayer twists, and the game is set to be releasing this coming February 1st on all platforms, including the PS4.
Metro Exodus PC system requirements has finally been revealed, and Metro Exodus will be launching on February 15, and Deep Silver has announced the game system requirements for PC. The full information on specs are available on metrothegame.com and ranges from minimum, recommended, high, and extreme. PCs with recommended high and extreme specs will be able to support the game at 60 FPS. So to run it at recommended settings, your PC should at least have 8 GB RAM, 8 GB VRAM, and a Windows 10 OS, Intel Core i7 477K CPU, DirectX 12, and GTX 1070 or RTX 260, and this AMD RX Vega 58 GPU. Down to PUBG Corp as it teases secret cave in Vekandy. Here's a new trailer for PlayerUnknown's Battleground teases a secret cave in Vekandy map. However, VG247 reports that the cave have already been discovered a few days ago when patch 25 came out in PC test server. The cave is actually difficult to find as it is hidden well inside some rock formations somewhere between Peshkova and Podvosta. You'll need either blast your way in or ram the entrance with a high-speed vehicle to get in. This cave can only be found in test server for now. Up next, there's gonna be loot boxes in Fortnite Save the World come in form of llamas, and Epic Games has announced that they're making changes to how these llamas work. Included the game's 7.20 update, the X-Ray llamas will now show players what's inside them before they purchase them. This obviously gives players an idea what's inside the llamas, and the good news is that their prices will remain the same. Mini llamas and event llamas will remain unchanged though. Here's a short preview clip for Fortnite Save the World loot boxes. Reveal what's in them before you buy. And down to our last news update. Today's feature deal is the tactical war game Battletech. The game is currently available at the best price of €9.69 and its Steam price is €39.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 75% on your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deal, type in !deal in the stream chat now. Make the smart move and head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and of course for you to save more.